Hey guys, this was the end of week 1, technically, of my aerial yoga journey. In reality, it's like the end of week 2, but I have only actually done it for like a week. Like the first like 6 days consecutive, I was solid. And then the backpacking trip. So I had a hard time getting back into it after the backpacking trip. Just there was stuff everywhere in the house. Everything was super cluttered, just from like me exploding camping gear everywhere after we unloaded the van. So end of week 2, but we're back at it, and I feel like that is more important than anything, that we're back at it, because it's okay to miss days. You've got the rest of your life. We've got the rest of our lives to get back at it and to keep doing it. So long as it's bringing us joy, just keep finding our way back to it. So that being said, I did 6 days, took a week off, and today was day 7. But I'm feeling pretty good. I'm like an 8 out of 10. No, wait, what was the scale we were using? I think 10 was throwing up. I'm like a 2. I forget, it's been so long. I feel pretty good. I'm a little like, like spent because I have not used those muscles for a week. But being upside down, I was breathing better than what I was at the beginning of my journey. I'm not quite so swimmy, disoriented, like, yeah, I'll have linked somewhere, I'm sure, to video 1 of the very beginning of the journey. I do feel super weak and wobbly though, from a muscle perspective, not from a balance inner ear perspective. I still feel just weak, just everywhere. Like I feel like my abs are weak, like I can't quite get up where I want to go, but I'm at least feeling which muscles are like nope, we're not going there. And so I can keep working on my core work whenever, like keep working my core on my floor work, because I've been trying to do nightly yoga as well. The sun's coming in. It's such a beautiful, like just perfectly beautiful day. I hope y'all are having a good day wherever you are. Keep working on my core work, keep working on my flexibility. I surprised myself with a upside down, like spreading my legs kind of stuff. That was something I had not done before, with varying degrees of success. This time I almost fell over, but the silks caught me, so that's good. In my hip hang, where I'm like folded over the yoga hammock, yoga trapeze, whatever this thing is, where I'm folded over my fabric, I can't find a spot that feels correct. Like everywhere that I sit, like to do the hanging forward fold, it's just pinching, whether it's my actual tummy or whether it's pinching into my hip bones. So I feel like next chance I get to interact with a teacher, like in a classroom setting, I'm definitely going to be like, okay, how do I do this? Because I don't know if it's just that I'm still like 209 pounds. That's down quite a bit. Gosh, from 235. Celebrating victory always. But you know, I imagine these things are going to get easier. I don't want to kid myself. I hope that they will be slightly easier or slightly less painful whenever there is less weight of me pinching down. I mean, it's got to be putting less pressure on my hips and on my body to whenever, you know, to just already to be down 26 pounds. But if I lose another 70 or 75, I've got to be like that much lighter of a load. So hopefully it'll be easier on my hips. Hopefully the same strength I have in my arms now, pulling myself up, I'm taking 75 pounds of weight off. Like boom, the guns, like should be easier. We will see though, and I do love the quote, it's not that it gets easier, you get stronger. I'm like, okay, but easier would be nice too. I mean, if you get you never know if you don't ask. So hopefully, you know, do any of y'all have experience with that? Like with like losing weight and pull-ups become easier, or losing weight and I don't know, anything. Like, I'd love to hear your perspective. And if any aerialists or other yoga trapeze users are watching this, I'd love to hear your experience, because I feel like I'm still just learning. I feel like probably 20 years from now, I'm gonna still be just learning. And I feel like there's a lot I can learn from people who've been there and done it already, as well, you know, primarily from my own journey too, because we're each on our own path, we're each on our own yoga journey, but just getting some insight on your path, I think will help me along on mine. So at least that's why I'm making this vlog too, is maybe some insight about my path will help you along on yours. That being said though, I think I'm gonna go shoot the voiceover for the time-lapse part, because I don't know if I'm gonna have it just up on the screen or what. Sorry, this is me trying to figure out, like, future Vaughn, if you're editing, throw in that little thing that where I'm like, we know what we're talking about, me and future Vaughn, hopefully. But she doesn't know what she's doing. No, I'm kidding. Seriously though. But thanks for hanging out with me though, you guys. I am going to go ahead and close it here and go and do some video editing so I can get this video out to you guys, because I'm really excited to be back at it, doing the thing. And I'll see y'all in my next video. My link to my fitness pal, where you can add me as a friend and we can stalk each other's meals, is down in the video description. Please subscribe. There might be stuff popping up on the screen, but I'm not really entirely sure if future Vaughn is gonna have her act together. Clicky boop. But I will see y'all in my next video, and until then, y'all, keep on keeping on. So bye.